In 1702, a young samurai in training named Takamura Jiro was struggling to master a complex martial arts scroll that had been passed down for generations. No matter how hard he tried, he just couldn't memorize the sequences. One night, his mentor gave him a strange challenge: copy the entire scroll line by hand before sunrise. Takamura thought it was a waste of time, but by dawn, he could recite the whole scroll from memory. That technique, called Kakikomi, wasn't just some ancient samurai trick. It's part of a centuries-old Japanese memory method. But here's the thing. When you sit down to study or learn something, you probably think you're doing everything right. But the next day, nothing sticks. You can't remember a thing. Why? Because you're using the wrong method. So, what should you be doing instead? Let's dive into what science and samurai both agree is the key to unforgettable memory. Point 1. Handwriting unlocks memory, backed by science. In 2021, researchers from Norway and Japan studied students who handwrote their notes versus those who typed them. Just 7 days later, the handwriting group remembered up to 40% more, especially when it came to complex or abstract information. Why? Because handwriting activates the sensory motor region of the brain. You're not just reading, you're physically tracing and feeling the knowledge. It reinforces memory pathways in a way typing simply can't. In Japan, this is the core of Kakikomi, a traditional practice of repetitive writing, still used in classrooms today, even in the digital age. In a follow-up study at the University of Tokyo, students who hand-copied lessons daily scored 25% higher in memory recall tests than those who didn't. Point 2. Harvard's take: the power of retrieval practice. According to a research paper from Harvard University, the most effective way to study isn't passive reading or highlighting. It's something called retrieval practice, the act of recalling information without looking. Sound familiar? That's exactly what Japanese learning techniques emphasize. In Japanese classrooms, after writing down new material, students are trained to test themselves from memory right away. No notes, no looking back. Harvard found that retrieval practice boosts long-term memory retention by up to 70% compared to simply rereading. Here's the kicker. Students who use retrieval techniques retained information twice as long as those who only reviewed their notes. So, when Japanese students write, recall, and repeat, it's not just tradition, it's backed by brain science. Writing by hand activates up to 12 areas of the brain, including regions linked to memory, language, and focus. Even in Japan's top prep schools like Yoyogi Seminar, students are trained to write exam answers 5 times by hand. Their college acceptance rate, 68% higher than the national average. And it's not just students. Tech billionaires like Masayoshi Son, founder of SoftBank, handwrite in journals daily. He says it helps him remember ideas that others forget. So, here's my challenge to you. Try this combo for the next 7 days. Just 20 minutes a day. No fancy apps, no overthinking. Just you, your notes, and your brain doing real work. You'll be shocked at how much sticks.